good. I managed to get it.
Okay. Can you share something with us?
Yeah.
So what
Okay.
was so bad about the homework?
Nothing actually. It was okay.
It's quite simple.
Quite simple, yeah. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Okay, that is interesting. Perfect. So this is a code for sum of digits, and this is a code for reversing a string. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, are you able to achieve that with a for loop?
Yeah, it works completely fine. For me to run it.
Okay, that's interesting. But what is the idea behind it? So do you understand
Okay.
what actually this is
Yeah.
doing? What is it doing?
Yeah. Okay, so first, this, in case there's a 0 here, you return 0. And then for this one, so here I'm taking the remainder. So since it is integer, when I get the remainder, it will always be the last digit. So I'm always getting the last digit, and then I divide it by 10, so I remove that last digit. So this will give me 4, and then this will give me 1, 2, 3. So then when it runs again, same thing will happen. You divide by 10, your remainder will be 3, then you will get 1, 2. And so you're just plussing and adding and adding.
Okay,
Again and again.
can you do this exact code in a loop? Can you replace that code with a while loop?
Okay. But what would my while function be? Like while I need a variable.
you can just create another function. So you can comment that, just get this name of function and put inside it a while loop. So the while loop should do this exactly the same what you're doing here. So initially, before they use any recursion, they actually need to the code typically runs in a while loop, and it's actually more efficient to run it in a while loop. So tell me then how we can run a while loop to actually do the exact same code.
Okay. But won't I, even if I use a while loop, won't I still be using the exact same state? I'll still need the exact same if else statement here. No?
I mean, the while loop is no, it should not. At least it should not use this line. You don't need that. Maybe you need part of the calculation. Yes, definitely. And you don't need, maybe you need that. So the if part of the if, yes, the conditions, yes, maybe you would use it, and also part of here and here. So if you are able to do it in a while, it means that you really understand what the code does.
Okay. But won't I, because if to have this, I will still need this if statement, so that if it is a 0, I will return 0. And then I would also need this statement to say that it removes the 4.
Yeah,
and then this one will,
yes,
yeah.
but this is only a recursion. I mean, if you do it in a while, it should not be done in this way. It's totally different. You will use this if you design your function not to have a while loop. If you're having a while loop, so I would say if you really understand the code, so what do we do actually? So what is this function doing actually in the first place? So you pass it 1, 2, 3, 4, and it adds all of them, right?
Yeah.
So what does this mean? So it means that every time you run a loop, you need to get a digit out.
Yeah.
Am I right? So
Yeah.
okay. And what do you need to do with the digit?
I need to add it.
Yeah, okay, that's logic. So now
And then okay.
and you need to sum up and you need to keep running until you reach a certain condition that make you stop. What is that condition? Then you have to put it inside the while here. This is the condition that will cause the while loop to stop. When do you need the while loop to stop?
When n is 0.
Okay. So
while I forgot how to do what? Oh my god, I forgot how to do not equals.
Okay, you can put like that. Okay, I'm
yes. Okay, okay.
Another way to say it is bigger than 0, for example. So while it is bigger than 0, you can. So it's many ways.
Okay. So while like that. Okay. So so while this is bigger than 0, I will still need this. So this will get me the 4 here, let's say. And so here I should put n equals 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not mistaken. Then let me just comment out of this stuff. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now let me just make sure this works like that. If I print n, okay, so it doesn't, okay. Right, because this is not a variable. Okay. Let me put this in here. Will this work? Yeah, okay, so that would just print 4. So now this 4, I need to make it its own variable. Put last digit. So next num n. Don't think this will work correctly, but I just want to see what it's printed. Well, I'm not making. Yeah, so this it will be 1 to 7. Just not removing. Will give me 4. This will give me 1, 2, 3. And this gives me 1 to 7. Then it just does it again and again and again. I need this to retain the value. So Right, which is not defined yet. Hmm. How do I get this to keep dividing? I need this n to be different because n is a constant. So I just need this to be next num. But next num is not defined yet. So this is a no. Yeah. What if I do this outside the loop? Then it will work. No. Unless I'm gonna do it. I'm taking like I'm making it more complicated than it has to be. Oh, yeah. This disturbing. Okay.
Okay. Can I know why it doesn't stop? If it doesn't stop, it means that your while condition is wrong.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because n is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I just make this next num? But my thing is not working the way I want it to be. Yeah, okay. So here's my issue.
You
Okay.
are try and error and using your
Yeah.
smartness to
Okay, let me see what happens. Okay, so so this gives 4. Then this gives 1, 2, 3, which then gives 1, 2, 7. Makes sense. And then when it loops again, it loops 1 to 7. No, it doesn't. It should loop 1, 2, 3. Right? This should let me just make sure. Number. This gives me 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1 to 7, 12, which is good. But now let me print my last digit also. Okay, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 1 to 7. Right. Next num. I don't need this at all. 1, 7, 3, 12. Okay, what's happening at 3, 12, 15. Right. This is wrong. Okay, this is causing problem. Okay, this is annoying. So this 1 to 7. Right, I see what's happening. Okay. I need the last digit to keep. Shouldn't be adding it with next num. I should just be adding the last digit with last digit. But that won't work because the last digit I keep changing it. Yeah, this will be 4, 1, 2, 3, 8 because it's just 4 plus 4. Yeah. Okay. This is a problem.
So when we sum numbers, we used to have plus equal like that. So, but before you use this kind of technique to sum things together, So you need to define sum equals 0 at the top. So
yeah, okay, yeah, right, yeah,
you you
yeah,
forgot.
there you go, yeah, that it was the next thing I was going to try. Yeah, the next thing I was going to
Okay. Okay.
okay. I'm sure there's a much quicker way to do this to get this is probably not the best outcome.
I mean, it's better. Yeah, I mean, you have done it okay lah.
Yeah,
Just took some long time and just using
yeah.
your smartness to cover up for not studying. So that is simply what you're doing. But okay, it can help you to reach some level, but not all the level. Let me see. Are you able? I would not ask you to do it for the reverse. I will give it to
Okay.
you as a homework to do it
Okay,
in a
okay.
while loop. But let me share a code with you that I want you to actually write that code.
Okay.
So, can you see that code?
Yep.
What does it do?
Okay, student get student info, name, age, grade. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's just getting the info of a student.
Okay.
It's just recording it down.
So there is two things here that I would like to ask you about. Why we need to return three things, and why we need to make that in a function actually.
Okay.
And how
I
this
mean,
student info will have three different information.
okay, so you're returning three different things because you have three different variables that you define.
Okay.
So yeah, but you're putting it in a def because so that you can call it and you can add different student, like you can put a different student, different age, different grade.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
so
you write
it's
the
basically
code?
just a method. Yeah, okay.
And are you able to add to the code? So if this student info have three different information, are you able to get that different information out and print it? So are you able to print the name separately from the age and from the grade?
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you should be able to.
You're writing the code?
Yeah.
You know one thing?
Yeah.
I teach students who are actually slow learners. So you are much higher level than them in the ability to think and to solve problems. The strange thing that they actually spend a lot of time trying to memorize and understand this. So, but maybe it's kind of fairness in this life. If you study the way that they study, they have no chance in the job market.
Yeah, yeah.
So they study a lot to compensate for their slow learning and maybe less IQ and less smartness. And you spend the time using your high IQ to cover up for not studying all the time.
The problem is I find it easier to just use what I understand
Then to
try
memorize.
to find a solution. Yeah, then to memorize. So since I understand how the while loop works, so I just find a way, even though there's an easier way, I just find the way that I understand to trial and error, basically, to get my solution
Okay.
instead of memorizing. And then what if I memorize and then after a while I forget and then I won't know how to do it anymore.
Are you able to I mean, so programming in general, if you want to
Yeah.
learn programming, you have to really read a lot.
Mm,
Uh,
mm.
I'm just telling you, you really have to read.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you manage to skip your way uh, um, during interviews but in general, if you face a problem, then you have to open the book and find solutions, and you have to read the manuals, and you have to go through books. If you don't read books, then definitely you will not be in a proper situation.
Yeah.
If you are really not into that, then you have to, I believe you have to discuss it with your parents if they are listening.
Mm, mm, mm. So can you just scroll down one? That last line is covered with the
Yep.
zoom.
Let
Yeah.
me try to.
It's, or zoom out
Okay.
or slow down.
What about
Okay.
if I? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see. I just need that last line. Return top student info. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm done writing the code.
Okay, you're done. And then did you manage to print that out? So this will
Yeah,
print
it's
the
printed out.
three information, but I would
Yeah.
like you to how you can get only the name, for example.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
How?
Let me try that. Hmm. Hmm. You mean there is a way to get the student name without changing the current code
No, you have to. Yes, you just have to add a print statement and do something
to
because
print the
this is the
name?
tuple. So the
Yeah.
tuple have a way to actually unpack the information from. So this is the packed information.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Can be done. I'm just testing every time. I think it will work, but I get an error. So I'm just trying to
Okay.
test to see which one let me see. I think I know this. And I'm pretty sure we have done this before in
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Java.
No, the Java does not have tuples. It is in. We have done it maybe two classes ago with tuples.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wrong.
Many options, you have it in Python. You don't really have it at all in Java.
Hmm. I, hmm. This is doable. It's like I'm so close. I just forget. Aha. 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 I think I got it.
You manage?
Okay. Oh, I think I got it. Right.
What's the difference between a tuple and a list? Any idea?
Oh, that's a good question. They're different. How to explain it? Hmm. Good question.
You forgot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. Um. So this is a tuple. So use square brackets and put the index inside. So here there's three information, and they can be accessed by using the index 0, 1, and 2.
Yeah.
Can you try that? Add the square bracket to student info and see what comes out for you.
Oh,
Hmm.
I was doing something way more complicated, and it's just this simple. So it doesn't matter even if it's different. Wow. Okay.
So
So
okay.
isn't that very similar to a list?
Yes, it is very similar to this.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. But the difference between a tuple and a list is that tuple cannot be changed. So once it's created, it's done forever. Lists can be changed.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that is one of the things. And I would then, if you now you understand how you access the tuple.
Yeah.
Okay, that's excellent. Then please have a look at this and tell me how we can do that. So do you see this code? This code have a tuple of tuples. So this is the marking that this is a tuple. So when you see that, instead of this square bracket, so this is a tuple.
So a bunch of tuples inside a tuple.
Yes, and then you pass that tuple inside it, inside this function.
I tried to use get data earlier for the name. I tried to use get data.
You really try to use get data? Okay.
Yeah.
How, I mean, but how you
It didn't
use
work.
get data? It doesn't, yeah, it cannot
Yeah, I
work.
tried to, yeah.
Okay, now get data is a custom function that you have to create. It's not a ready-made function.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want you to tell us if we want to actually go through all the data here and return three different information: the minimum year, the maximum year, and the number of people.
Oh my God.
Wow, to this extent. But actually, we did together do tuples just 2 or 3 classes ago. So there is information here.
Yeah.
You just need to find a way how you're going to get data.
First, I'll write this code.
So let me send you that, and then let me see how you start to write. Start to share, please, your code.
Okay.
You can share, yeah.
So it's like that. Oh wait. It's more like this. Okay. Make sure this green choose. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. What is the point of this backslash? So hello.
Yeah. Let me check it. Let me see here. I believe that is because of it is divided into 2 lines. If you put it in 1 line, then you don't need to put that.
So now get data, of course. It's not made, so I need to make a get data which is like this. Like that.
Interesting. Okay.
I forget about a lot about get data. First, let me take this. I want this to be up here. This will be here, and this will be something like that. I have no idea. Oh yeah. Okay, now this is the problem. We use this. Yeah, I remember we did this together. Whole thing. I don't even know what's going on. Okay. So I want this to be T Swift, right? Technically. Now I need
So what
all
was the a tuple here? What was inside the a tuple?
inside it. Oh, a tuple is a okay. A tuple is this. For T in a tuple.
So yeah, and this is a
Yeah,
tuple,
this is my
and
tuple.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
so
my tuple, and then you pass this my tuple to get data. So where
yeah.
it means that you take this and you make it equal
Wait,
this.
wait. Yeah, yeah. So means I want so this can just be a tuple.
It can
And
be
I
anything.
need
Yeah, the name
yeah.
is, it doesn't matter.
I'll put it as a tuple. Now this is what is important. This is the problem. Okay. I have no idea. I don't understand it at all. T in a tuple. Nums equals to okay. Okay. That actually okay. If T not in words, words equal.
Can I ask you something? Can you uncomment that code and try to run it
Yeah.
and see how it is actually run?
Oh, it's because this is not in the main,
Yes,
right? So I
yes.
can't run it. Yeah.
Just copy it to
Let
the
me
main.
just do this. And let's put it here. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but you didn't understand anything because you need to put some maybe print statement somewhere here to
Yeah.
give you an idea about how the code is running. Just by printing num3 it doesn't
But
get you anything.
if I print num3, shouldn't it print 3? Why did it print 2? Is that an issue with my code?
So you are returning this 3, and those 3 is actually equal. So the first one is the minimum, the second one is this one is the maximum, this is a unique word. So when you say num3, it is referring to the unique words that have been returned. So what is the unique words? So what is the unique words? So unique words here is a length of something. So it returned what? It returned 2. So the unique words is 2.
B. So it's trying to say B? Or like in this scenario. There's two. Okay, that makes sense. Because there's only two different, there's only A and B, right? So if I put A, B, and C, should now be 3. Okay.
Excellent. Okay. Excellent way of analyzing things. Okay. That's good.
Now,
What about if you, yeah, it's okay. You are moving on the correct path.
that's right. 2, and then let's print 1. So this should be, yeah, 1, 3, and 2. Okay. Minimum, maximum. So it should be 1, 5, and 2 now. Yeah, okay. So now this all makes sense. Now the problem is, how did I get that? Minimum n is min of nums. So there's okay, so these are okay, then maximum is nums. And then words. Okay, so now what is words and num? This makes no sense. If nums equals, so I'm just adding the first index. So doesn't that mean I'm just adding 1 and then 1 again and then 1 again and then 1 again? I'm just adding T0. T in a tuple.
Print T. Print T to be able to understand what is T in the first
Okay,
place.
good. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. For T in a tuple, that makes a lot of sense. But again, T0, like, let me cut this. Let's print T0. Is that print? No.
No.
Okay, that, yeah, it needs to be. Can I just print T0 here?
Yes, definitely. But you have to correct the indentation.
Yeah. Okay. Why does it change?
So when you
Isn't
print
0?
T, it print for you the whole tuple. So this is again a tuple.
Oh. Okay. Now it makes sense. So T1 will be ABB. Okay. I was thinking it like a list. Like, so this would be 0, this would be 1, this would be 2. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So now, what? Okay, my indentation. Okay, now that makes sense. 1, 2, and 5. What does not in words? So I get this is ABB, not in words. Okay. So this will just be ABB lah. There you oh yeah. Not in words. So since B is already in, don't put it again. Okay. So is this turning words like these num and words? Are they lists or are they their
Tuple.
own tuple? Okay.
They are tuple because you decided them here to be tuples.
Right. Okay, right. But would they function the same if they were lists?
And definitely with a slight change in the code, but
Right,
yes.
change. Okay. So, okay, that makes sense. Now here. I didn't know I could just put minimum and maximum like that.
Okay.
Okay. So this makes sense. Now, actually, this is exactly the code I need. Actually, this is almost exactly correct. First, let me take this and put it here. And now I need this year, year, and then name, name, name. So that should work the same way. Now this should mean minimum year and maximum year. And now this is the problem. Okay, this will be num of people. People. That this will be year. Yeah. Name. Length is correct, right? It should apply the same way. Let's make sure. Print. Print. Actually, I don't even. It's just gonna print it anyway. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, still that's here. Yeah. Anything else? Still the same thing. Return outside function. Is my indentation wrong? Everything is isn't everything exactly the same? No, my indentation is wrong. Yes. No. Oh, my tuple. Yeah, where did I put it? My tuple. 169. I didn't. There you go. 155. Okay.
But is it just confirm to me, is that correct?
Yeah.
5 people?
Yeah.
You sure?
Right. Kitty, Harry, Jake, Taylor, Joe. That's 5 people, right? That's not correct.
How many people is there here?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Kitty, Harry, Jake, Joe, it's 5 people.
Yeah, okay, that's correct. Yeah, you are
Okay,
correct. You managed to get it. Okay, that's good. Excellent.
okay,
Okay, now let's take something new today.
okay.
I think, but okay. So we both understand what is our target. You want to finish the programming class fast, and I believe also uh, I want the same.
Hmm.
So I think we can work together, although
Yeah.
we have both have different targets. So why don't we cooperate on that?
Yeah.
You, I mean, as fast as you are able to write programs, and then you can prove that to me, then we can stop fast. So I think you put some effort, little bit. You are smart enough, and that will not take so long from you. So it means
Okay.
that I believe 45 minutes or 1 hour before the class, or even the day
Okay.
before the class, will really help you to dig and just summarize yourself with something about what we studied. Okay. If
Yeah.
you don't want to
Okay.
listen to the recordings, it's very smart info, a way to actually get um, transcript of a video, pass it to
Hmm.
AI, ask it to summarize for you the important points.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you are fast in reading. Maybe listening will no point. I understand. You will never spend 1 hour and a half listening, but
Hmm.
you're able to use AI for your sake. Okay. So now
Hmm.
we took something interesting today. This is a new data structure that you don't even have in Java. So do you see this list? This is three lists.
1 second.
Names, grade, course. So they are for the
Where?
same student.
Wait, where? I didn't.
Oops, you are not
Oh, I'm
seeing.
still sharing. Okay, there you go. Okay, now I can see. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can see.
So this names, grade, and course. So Anna
Yeah.
have the grade B, and T have this kind of. I'm not sure about this kind of data. What does it really means? But it belongs to Anna at the end. Okay. So and maybe this is the course number. It's possible like that, and um, it doesn't really make much sense in my eyes, but okay, let us accept it like that. So, but at the end, these two lists actually belong to names, which is the student names here. So this actually is a student information. We are not able to store it in one list. Okay, so we have to store it in a separate list like that, and that is troublesome. So first of all, if we store information about the students. So all the three lists must be the same length. And all the stored information that is related to each other must have the same index. So information about Anna should be here at 0, should be here at 0, should be here
Yeah,
also
yeah,
at 0. Okay.
yeah.
Now have a look. If I want to get information about Anna, what should I do? So I should create get the grade, and then using this function, I pass it student, I pass it name list, grade list, and then course list. So you call this get grade with a student name. Based on the student name, you actually get the index in the first list, which is actually name list here that you're passing it here. You get the index of the student. So maybe it is at position 1 or even 2. You get that 2 and you store it in I. And you use that index to get the grade and the course just by doing like that, because they are lists and they all have information about the same student at the same index. So
Right.
once you know the index of the student, you are able to get the grade and course, and you return it as a tuple.
Okay. But
Okay.
this means that when you call get grade, you will need to input the student, the name list, the grade list, and the
Yes,
course
which is
list.
troublesome. That's too much information to be passed. Yes,
Yeah.
it's true. So you actually, the more parameters that you have to pass to a function, it means that you are consuming more memory spaces and more computing
Yeah.
power unnecessarily. But
But
just
but
it is Yeah, yeah.
But since this, like the whole point of this is to give you the grade list index, course list index. So don't you only need to put in student as an input? Like you don't need name list, grade list, course
But
list.
then how you access them inside the function? You are not able, I mean,
Right.
so everything here, we call that
Oh,
local scope.
okay. Right, I see.
Same when you tried just now to print T
Yeah, outside.
outside.
Mm,
It doesn't recognize it. It is a
right,
it's a totally different memory space.
right. Okay.
Okay. That's why we have to return something out of a function. Just
Yeah,
because once you come out to that line, everything will be deleted from the memory, and uh, outside that function in the main, we are not able to access anything here. So we have to return something out.
right, okay.
Okay, so again, that is too much. It's too messy. There is too many
Yeah,
lists. So we need to find a more proper way to actually save the information. So we can do
yeah.
that by using something called dictionary. So the dictionary,
Mm,
okay, in the list, you have your index as numbers, and it's always start from 0.
yeah,
In the dictionary, you can use a number, you can use a string, you can use a character, okay? And
okay.
so, so again, here, this is your list. You have at index 0, we have this information. This information can be a string, can be an integer, but is a single element. But in the dictionary, you're even able to store lists inside here. Okay,
Okay.
so there can be a lot of data here, and it can be of any data type. So, and
Yeah,
also this key does not necessarily, here we don't have keys. This is an
yeah,
index, we know it, but we I mean, it is not clear to us, but in the dictionary it is clear. You have to write the key for every element that you have. You have to write a key. Some element you can put 9, some element maybe you put the character A, some element
right,
maybe you put constant, like that. So
right.
this is a string, this is a character, this is just an integer. So you can put any keys, and you can put different keys in the dictionary.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so have a look at this dictionary. This is how the dictionary looks like.
Okay, right. Okay, so my dictionary.
So I put the key, this is the key, this is the
Yeah,
element,
yeah,
and this is how we create dictionaries. So you use a curly braces.
right.
In the list, you use square brackets.
Yeah,
So have a look here. So this is, of course, a graphical representation and does not really touch any programming thing, just
yeah,
for
yeah.
clarification. This is a reality. This is how you write it in programming. So this is the key,
Okay.
and this is the value. This is the
Yeah,
key, this is the value, and so on for all the students.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So may I ask you, please create this?
Okay. Where's this one? Okay, but how come we are not putting the values into the dictionary and we're putting it into grades instead of dictionary?
Can you repeat the question again, please? I'm sorry.
Like, why are we leaving my dictionary empty and why are we putting it into grades? All the values and
So it is, yeah, that is a good question. This is how you define, you start with a dictionary empty, and then this is the full dictionary, and this have no relation to this. Okay. This is just to show an empty dictionary. This is a full dictionary.
Oh, okay.
You start up with an empty dictionary and then you start filling it, okay, with data. That is one thing. Can you please write, since we are here, can you please write this code also one shot? Because if you don't write it, then you will never remember it.
Okay, done.
Okay. Can you look here? So if you want to look up any information inside the dictionary, so this is the grades dictionary. So you just mention the key and it will give you, so it will give you that value. So this is
Okay, got it.
the key, and this is, okay, what, okay, have a
Because
look
there
here.
is no.
There is, yes, exactly. Yes, there is no, it's true what you mentioned. Okay. So now you are able to add an entry. So this is how you add an entry.
Oh, okay, let me do that. Okay. And so you will add it to the end, right?
Yes.
Same with the list. Okay. Great. Okay. Okay, yeah, it works.
Okay. Did you try this? What does this mean?
That is just checking if it is in grades or not.
So
It's
this we
like
can put it in
similar
if statement.
to
Same like the one that you've done with a tuple.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Wait. So I put them in an if statement.
Or so you can put it in if statement, or you just put it in a print. So if you put it in a print, it will return true or false. So it will just print true or false.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this is how we delete
Oh, it
a
is
key.
case sensitive. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
yeah, I've done that already.
Okay, that is excellent. And okay, here it's different slightly from the list, because we have keys and we have values, and we are able to get all the keys in a list, and we are able
Right.
to get
Okay.
all the values in a list in this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you try to print that and this and that,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah. So this is quite simple. I like this. Okay, values. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, I got an error here. Okay, built-in method keys of dict object at then it has a like 0x7 F041529. It's like a
Can you share your screen, please?
yeah, that's an issue. Oh, wait, I think I know the issue. I didn't put the brackets at the end of it. So it was in a there you go. Okay, sorry. Okay, got it, done.
Keys and values already appear to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like you to know one thing, that keys cannot be duplicates. Keys must be unique.
Okay.
Okay. Same when we have in the list, we have zero. The index is unique, 0, 1, 2, and so on. So that's one thing. The second thing is values can be duplicate. There is no issue in that. And in the dictionary, we don't have an order. So you see here, the 4 is a key. Here, this is a value, and the value is a dictionary in itself. Can you see that?
Whoa. Okay.
And
Yeah.
we also have a key as a tuple. This is a tuple that is acting as a key. And we have the value as a string. And then we have this string is acting like a key. And inside the value, it is a list. Can you see this
So
kind
this will
of
not work,
combination?
right?
Will work. It will work.
Oh,
Yes.
but I thought you said keys.
Not necessary. It can be an integer. It can be a tuple.
Oh,
It can be a string.
right. So as long
It
as
can
they're
be
not
character.
duplicate, it can
Yes.
be anything.
Yes.
Right.
It's
Okay.
unique.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is okay. Okay, I see.
So at the end, these keys internally, they call it hashable. So it means that just because to be able to find information fast in a dictionary, they need to actually encrypt or come up with numbers. So this will be turned into single numbers inside the memory. So if you want to search for any single key, it will return to you very fast. But this is an internal information that I believe you need to move to the next stage of knowledge to be able to deal with that. But at the moment, as a starter, it can be fine. So just let me be frank with you. What we are doing now can only pass you comfortably the first year of your study. So
Right.
maybe some advanced topic, I believe no. So even advanced topic we're taking here, it just can be the first or maybe the mid of second year at maximum. Then
Right.
you have, I mean, so if you manage to finish what we are doing here with me and you really understand it, you will just dive into programming very easy in the first and maximum mid of the second year. Okay, but after
Right.
that,
Okay.
definitely you have to study different information because you did. I mean, we know that education in Malaysia, they don't teach um, too much information about computer science in general or computer
Yeah.
engineering. So you are missing many basics. We try to touch as much as we
Yeah.
can. Okay, so now, okay, we say that a list is a ordered sequence of elements. Okay,
Yeah.
we can look up elements by an integer index.
This one is
Indexes
by
have an
another.
order, and this index also is an integer. Now we are able to match keys to values
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
dictionary. Look up one item by another item. Okay, so we can look up values using keys, and no order is guaranteed. Key can be any immutable type. Do you know what's the meaning immutable?
Like it can change.
No,
No.
keys cannot be changed. Immutable means, okay, now let me go back since I didn't open it. Any, the word immutable means these data types. It cannot be modified. So can you read that, please?
Okay. In the modifier also the. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see.
Okay, now what is the immutable possible data types for the keys? This is what you can put. This is all here. So all this is immutable. Integer, float, string, tuple, pool, boolean. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, can you see that song? So we want to analyze a lyric of a song. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay. So we need to create a frequency dictionary that is mapping string to ints, to integer. So every single word here, I can copy that to you. So we will be actually stored in this dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, sir, I need to end
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. We can close now.
Yeah.
Okay. See you next class.
Okay.
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 Take care. Bye bye.
With next Tuesday, right? Same time.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yes.
Okay.
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 Take care. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye, sir. Okay. Take care.